during my working at the bookshop, I was seeing that almost all the good writers that we have our generation have an affiliate of Pwani. I asked myself why. It took many years of me questioning, talking to a lot of people, talking to different people of Pwani, trying to find out why we don't have good writing in Kenya. You know, once you're in a bookshop just selling books, you think it's easy to have a book. You know, you just think this guy sat down and wrote. And I used to say Grisham used to have 2 books every year. As well, you know, it's so simple, yeah. It just goes and writes. Robert Ludlam, you know, all those things. But the more I started speaking with writers, I saw writing is a whole process. There's a whole ecosystem. There's a whole industry. It does not rely on the writer alone. The writer alone cannot be successful. The writer needs a whole ecosystem. Having a book alone is not enough. You need to breathe life in it. That's one of the biggest things I discovered, that you need to breathe life in a book. And how do you do it? Through readings, through book clubs, through festivals, through meeting people, like-minded people who question you, who spark you, who if you give them your piece, they say, I don't like it. I wish you would have changed this part. You know, it you know, like sometimes I even dream about these things, you know. You can't have this when you don't meet. When you don't, and like in the world that we're living in, there's a lot of security issues. You know, people don't trust each other. You can't just meet good people on the street. So we need to create spaces, and that's what for the last 8 years I've been doing, to create spaces that allows people to write, to read, book clubs, to meet people who can spark them up, and yeah. So Julius is asking about bookshops outside Nairobi, whether we have got bookshops. I remember reading an article a few years ago, I think maybe 8 or 10, yeah, I think 8 years ago, why we don't have a bookshop in Eldoret. I think it's the 4th biggest town in Kenya, and it has got, I think, one of the biggest universities, but the whole town doesn't have a bookshop. It's quite sad. It disturbed me a lot, questioning why. But I think I had answered that part, that the culture of going to university is all about go and get that education and get a job, and that's it. The main thing that you're going to school is to have a job. It's not to enlighten yourself, which is quite different in the West. I was having a conversation with him. He was telling me he's doing chemical engineering as a major, but he's here, you know, doing a little bit of writing, a little bit of. Here in Kenya, it's unheard of We just have one silo. If you are an engineer, that's it. You'll never read about Shakespeare or even Ngugi or Bona is so which is quite sad. But to answer his question directly, I think I'll give him two points. One is because of the bookshops that may be in Eldoret. The only way to make money is through selling school books. And the other thing is the culture of reading. We need to promote it. We need to promote our culture of reading. There are very few initiatives that have been done outside Nairobi.